Hello guys, Crazy Hook Monster here, and I'm back on the TGH server again. And yeah, last episode I mapped this out, 13 each side, so 29, but I actually ended up pushing out 15 either side, just so the square in the middle is a little bigger. And as you can see, there are no more buildings anymore. Got a ton of resources though from it, so that's good. Enough to build the village back, bar the glass. So I think what we're going to do is that's like the centre of the village. They've got a ravine running through here that I might Pike it wants to open back up, I think, inside within the village. So I was thinking I'm not going to do it now, but basically a wall here and a gate, piston gate, which goes around evenly, perhaps all the way around. Meaning there's space here, maybe a road going, an outer sort of ring road going down, or an outer road that then goes up to this bit. So basically, so there's room for plenty of buildings, and then obviously in some of them we'll have the villagers either trapped inside or just freely roaming about inside this big wall that we'll build. It's not that big. I've already designed part of a wall and tried to get the redstone working. I'm not a redstone genius, so yeah. Got that to do, but I won't be doing any of that today because I want to talk to the others on the server about the plan for it, and what style, because the wall I've done, as you'll see in a minute, is made out of oak. But tavern wise, I've gone for this sort of acacia. Didn't really want to go for spruce or dark because we've used it, or cobble because we used that as well, so used that for the seating, and then acacia logs with grey wool for the tables. And you got the bar chairs, and some guy who can just sit by his lonesome self waiting for someone who will probably get stood up by. That's positive. Then you've also got the pumps, and then you've got 3 different types of I don't know, beer or ale if you want. As I said, Pink Rocker's doing the pub, but that's it. The other floors are still empty, I believe. Yeah, that's going to be spare rooms and maybe the public restroom, and then the top floor is where the guy lives. So that's that. So we got on a little bit further. Apart from that, though, oh yeah, I did do some big land clearance. These are my signs saying what's needed, just in case, because I don't get a chance to speak to any of them that often at the moment. So I'm thinking maybe. So church needed, blacksmith needed, archery range needed, anything else that anyone wants needed. Second floor of the tavern, in case anyone wanted to do that. Spare rooms, and oh yeah, and we do need a notice board because I just put it here for convenience that people might walk across the bridge and see them. But we do need maybe a place that we stick them up. Nether portal's in here. I don't know whether we saw that. I moved that in there temporarily, although it's appeared back over that side where the original one was. So we need to fix that. And up here, where we thought we were going to have the obelisk, which I'm not sure on yet, because I don't know, like, if you're too close to the obelisk, you can't see the top properly. It just looks like a big square, so you have to be at a distance to appreciate it. So I'm sort of a bit, I don't know, I'm not really sure how to do it now. But yeah, I flattened this top bit, and also this bit here. This took me a while to do, and if I don't tell anyone, which I probably won't unless they ask what I've been doing, they won't even know that this entire thing is man-made, this bit. Like, the hill stops there. But if we have a little... There shouldn't be any mobs in here. We have a look in here. Look at this! Oh, good times. That was fun, making this. I don't know where the nether portal is. Could just knock the nether portal bit through and then just have an underground, I don't know, room or for something or other. Not really sure. Maybe the notice room, perhaps. I don't know. But yeah, so I done this, which wasn't that fun. Bit boring. But we needed more space on top for the monument to actually fit in. Depending on what we're doing, I mean, we couldn't really fit a lot on here anyway if I didn't do this. I mean, it stopped. I think it stopped about here. So it's probably enough to fit the monument on. But that literally it. Just the monument. Nothing else. So I just pushed it back. This can always obviously be expanded too, but I just didn't want to do it too big or have it too small. So I done that. But yeah, I've also got a looting 3 sword now and a silk touch pick that I was attempting to do. But for this episode, I haven't really decided what I'm doing this episode. I think we're going to go on creative, on my little creative single player server. Okay, this is my creative server. As you can see, this is hovering for the fact that I needed to fit in the redstone. So this is what I designed for this sort of like the wall that would go around. It's pretty basic. I mean, it's only a village, and you know, it doesn't really need to be fortified that much. I mean, this is the only thick bit, and then the wall is just literally going to be a single piece. Although spiders will still get in, so perhaps what we do need to do is something like an overhang so they can't. I don't think spiders can climb up that. I'm not particularly sure. I'm pretty sure they can't. Oh, got that wrong. So yeah, I mean, this will be like, this is the outside, this bit here, and you basically goes from gravel or whatever we're using, and then I don't know, I thought inside might be a little more built up and have slabs or something. This works just about. Also, you can put iron fences on it. I didn't know. I had no idea that you could put. Oh, I had no idea you could put iron fences on it, and it moves with the iron fence, or just normal fence, iron bars actually. Now I think of it. And although you can see the sticky pistons, I wish you could like coat them in something so you couldn't see them, like just greyness or whatever. And you can have like just the iron bars as if it's like a proper thing. So yeah, that's what I've designed. It's fairly simple and easy to do, and you'd be able to put it up in no time. I've done that on the inside, now I think of it. Really, it should be on this side. And I've used spruce for the top bit there. I did use oak, but it looked too, funny enough, it looked too oaky. Oh, I've just ruined that. So no, yeah, I guess it needs an overhang of some sort to stop spiders. Do spiders attack villagers? I think they attack villagers. I know zombies do, obviously, and skeletons, I think. Or maybe actually, I don't know. I guess the overhang would definitely work if you did actually have it the normal way, because there's no way they can actually climb over that. I don't know. I've got to speak to the others and really see what they think. Monument wise, this is the obelisk that I built. Simple, easy, and the top is pointed like an obelisk. However, you can only really see it from from a distance, because if you're up close, it just looks like a square. I mean, it's okay, but you can't really see it. So I don't know. I've got to talk to Pykit, because he was the one that had the idea. He was the one that liked the idea of the obelisk. Jamie didn't, another person on the server. He thinks it's a bit. He thinks I should make it shorter. But if you make it shorter, it looks a bit like podgy. That's what I was originally going to do. Or that was my first attempt of the thorax, which I tried putting in the ground. Obviously, the handle was too short on that one. This was my second attempt. I mean, I'm still messing around with it, but it's so hard doing a hand. I had no idea how hard it was. It's just insane. And obviously there are the fingers, and that's the thumb holding it, and you know, that would be on top of the mountain instead. But it's so difficult, so difficult. And then that's obviously the tavern, and then windmill, my little cottage thing that was on the other server. Not really sure what those things are, to be honest. And of course, my amazing factory that I built these 4 of these with the middle sections, but I never actually built this middle section, which is again made out entirely of brick with a golden bell. And inside, if I ever was to build this again, it's just insane. Like, the inside isn't even empty. It's got flipping loads of clay, loads of stairs, absolutely everything. I don't know what I was thinking when I built this, because it's freaking huge, and I for certain won't be building this again. Not really a fan of building the same thing over and over and over again, especially something on this scale. So yeah, but it was good. I enjoyed doing that on the other server. It was flipping huge, and I got so much like beef and stuff from it. Oh, I never finished the roof on that, did I? But yeah, so where was I? So yeah, I'm not really sure on the statue now. I mean, I did try it with blocks, but blocks really didn't work. So it's definitely stairs. I could make it wider, but making it wider makes it bigger and makes it look more podgy if you don't do it as high. But then if you do it high, you can't see the top, and it's all just yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it to one of the other guys or girls to figure out what's going to go on there. I mean, I'll show them what I've done, but I'll have to point out that when you're down here, it looks like a square. Which, you know, I'd probably still build it. But, yeah. So, oh yeah. If you want to see how I done my redstone, feel free. Where are we? In here? Is it this side? Yeah. Someone's probably watching this and be like, oh my god, how have you done that? Basically, these bottom pistons, right? I thought it would be the same as the top. I thought if you just run redstone beside the pistons, or over them, or beside them, it would work. It didn't work. I tried several ways of getting it to work, and it wouldn't work. So I had to, not that I've got a shortage on the server either of slime or redstone or whatever, I had to put like pistons there to push red blocks underneath to then push those pistons up. So if we do that, come on, if we do that, it goes, lights it up and pushes the pistons out there to then move the red blocks underneath that then activate them. I'm sure there is a simpler way. I'm sure of it, but I'm not a redstone genius. I barely use redstone. I mean, I'm only using redstone for this bit mainly because zombies and that, and you know, and villagers can't open levers, and it's secure. As long as the inside is lit up, nothing should get in or out. And also as long as the wall is lit up, and make sure that there is an overhang. So yeah, that was my choice with that. And I've obviously got to replicate this on the actual server McGurver. So I've got the materials for this as well, which is good. Oh, and yeah, I did do these pointy bits actually on the tavern on the server, but I ended up getting rid of them mainly because I do like them. But I feel like if this roof has them, then I have to put it on all the other roofs. But I can't put it on all the other roofs because it's not an odd number. As you can see here, this one's got a layer of slabs across the top, where this roof is 2 stairs on top, and this roof is 2 stairs on top. So it didn't work. You know, just sadly, I can't do that on this. I didn't finish the interior on here either, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, so that's... Oh wow, I didn't realise I'd done that as well. Does that look right? I think that's how it is. Did I do the interior? No, I didn't do the interior. I just whacked a load of glowstone in there to stop bats from spawning. Bats are so irritating on this. I wish you could turn them off as well. So yeah, I think this is going to be quite a quick video, just basically a short update of what I'm planning to build. That, most likely, definitely not that. I mean, I can't get it right. I've looked online to follow like other people's hands and how they've done it, but none of them have it angled. And if I do find an angled one, it looks like a skeleton someone's done with like just single blocks up, and it looks really weird. I think I found one where the hammer was like straight across, like that. But it, you know, it looks much cooler when it's like that. So sadly, that is probably not going to happen. Might try that idea again. I do like it with it in the ground and sort of the rocks have cracked and rippling, but I couldn't really get it to look right. I think it's way too small. I think I need to do it bigger, maybe that size, but you know, smashed into the floor. Or the easiest option is obviously doing that, which is so much more easier than the hammer. Or I don't know, another one, a giant person or a cake. I don't know. No idea. Trouble with doing people is the detail. You have to do it big enough to do detail. Like this probably isn't even big enough for a leg. If I was to do Bender from Futurama, doing 2 of them, it probably still wouldn't be big enough. You probably have to do it twice the size to get sort of the roundness of his feet and stuff. So it sort of just blows it way out of proportion. It especially won't fit on the mountain we've got because it's not that big. But yeah, a rather short video, just showing you what I've sort of got in mind. I just need to talk to the others, and I don't really want to start building like a church or something because someone else might want to do it. or a blacksmith. So I'm gonna ask, see if I can get hold of them, ask around, and depending on what they want to do, I'll do what's either left or what they would like me to do. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this episode on Minecraft, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Crazy Monster here. Hello guys, Crazy Monster here, and I'm here today to celebrate reaching 200 subscribers. So I thought I would sort of put it to, but although I haven't had a lot of GTA between this 200 mark and the 100 mark, I've had some pretty good kills, so I thought I would maybe put a compilation together of maybe some of my best kills, because some of them are pretty hilarious.